Student, today we will learn the chapter Inverse Trigonometric Function. Inverse Trigonometric Function. Now students, as we are using here three words, one is inverse, second is trigonometric, third is functions. In chapter relation and functions, you know what is the functions and what is the inverse function, and here we talk about the trigonometric inverse function. So what is the function, and second inverse trigonometric function, inverse function, and third one is trigonometric. Okay, in relation and functions, you know what is the functions. You know what is the function? When A relate with B, each member of domain has a unique relation with codomain, then that is the function. And when it is inverse function, when it will be 1 1 and on 2, it means it is invertible functions. And trigonometry means sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. So we will let this chapters functions and inverse function of trigonometric inverse functions. So the topic is our inverse trigonometric functions. Right? When function is 1 1 and on 2, then it is inverse function. Now we can say all the functions are not 1 1 and on 2, so they are not invertible. So we cannot talk about the all functions which are not invertible. Right? Now we can see here that domain and range of trigonometric functions which ensure the existence of their inverse and observe that behavior through graphs. Right? Now if we telling that fx is a function, and what is this denotion? F inverse x function. F inverse, this is a symbol for inverse fx function and fa inverse function. Let fx equal to a, b and c, d, then f inverse is b, a and d, c. If this function is 1 1 and on 2, then it is invertible functions, then f inverse will also a function. If fx is a function, if it is invertible means 1 1 and on 2, then f inverse is also a functions. Now we will tell you that in trigonometry you have already studied that sine function i.e. sine range, what is the range is -1 to 1. this bracket means including -1, and here is also including 1. This is the range. And in sin x function, if you put any value of theta, any value, then you can get the answer in -1 to 1. Similarly for cosine, i.e. we can write cos function in short, and that the range is also -1 to 1. Right? Now tangent function, i.e. tan, the range is r minus x such that x equal 2n plus 1 pi by 2, x belongs to, n belongs to z, n belongs to z. It means all value of 10x we will find except at pi by 2 means infinite, as 1090 is infinite. Okay, except all this value, when odd multiple of pi by 2 we are getting, that we can get the value of infinite. Except this, all real value is the range in tan function. Now cotangent function, in short we say cot, and it is also r minus x such that x equal to n pi, where n belongs to z, n belongs to z, it is the range. Now similarly for secant means sec, i.e. sec r minus x such that x equal to odd multiple of pi by 2 and belongs to z, and it can we say r minus small bracket minus 1 small bracket 1, means you cannot include -1 and 1. All the values of r except between -1 and 1, you cannot include -1 and 1, this bracket means. Okay, so now third one is cosant function, i.e. cosec r minus x such that x equal to n pi, n belongs to z, means r minus, it is also -1 to 1 as here. Okay, so if you know the trigonometry, you can well say about the range of sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, and secant, cosec, and cosec function. Okay, so for trigonometric, this you have to learn. Now what about the inverse functions. Inverse functions means on 1 1 and on 2, then it is invertible. So let us example, we can say for we will talk about here sine functions. Then we can say domain of the sine function, let we take about sine x. Okay, the domain of sine function, we will discuss with taking the example of sine. Domain of sine function is the set of all real numbers and range is the closed interval -1 to 1. Now domain may be this way. if we are talking the domain, if you restrict the domain, its domain -π/2 to π/2, then when we can see it is 1 1, then it is 1 1 and on 2, and this range on 2 with range -1 to 1, and this domain may be changed. Domain may be -3π/2 to -π/2, or -π/2 to π/2, or other example π/2 to 3π/2. But when we restrict the particular domain where it is 1 1 and on 2, that is -π/2 to π/2, then it is called the principal value branch. Understand? These all are branches where we can find the range -1 to 1, but this is the principal value branch where it is on 2 and 1 1. Okay, so for principal value branch, that is -π/2 to π/2, where it is 1 1 and on 2, means invertible. Understand? For principal value branch, if they are invertible, then we talk about the principal value only. If in any questions the other range are not accepted in the questions, then you have to get your answer in the principal value. Okay, so student, now we are writing a chart here for the same. For sine inverse, here we are writing the domain and we are writing the range, means principal value. Principal value, when we take, then it is invertible. So for sine inverse, domain is minus 1 and it will be minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Similarly for cos inverse, it is also minus 1 to 1, and this you have to remember very well. 0 to pi, including 0 and pi, this bracket you have to learn very carefully. The bracket, this closed bracket, means we can take minus 1 and 1, we can take 0 and pi. And similarly for cosec inverse, all real value except minus 1 and 1, but minus 1 and 1 will not take in, then it is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, but 0 is included, 0 is excluded. For cosec 0, you know, for cosec 0 is, yes, what is the value of cosec 0? Sin 0 is 0, cosec 0 is infinite. So for infinite we cannot take, okay. So with where in the angle value is infinite, you have to left it. So now for sec inverse, all real value except minus 1 to 1, and here is also 0 to pi, but we can say the for sec pi by 2, that is infinite, so we have to left it, okay. So for tan inverse, all real value, but here is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Now we are using this bracket. This bracket means pi by 2 minus pi by 2 and pi by 2 we are not taken, and the between this we can invertible tan inverse. Inverse, I am writing here inverse. What is the meaning of here inverse? Sine inverse. Sine inverse means sine function is invertible, as we writing before f inverse, okay. So now we are talking the value of inverse, f inverse. This is the not the power, okay. Now for cot inverse, all real value, but between 0 to pi, 0 and pi are not taken. What is the value of cot 0? Cot 0 is also infinite, okay. So you should be understand the important point. This principal value range you have to learn carefully. If any angle will be asked to you in any questions, you have to define your answer between this principal value. If other range if will be given in the questions, then you can say the answer of your value, otherwise you have to give the answer between this range, okay. Now you should be better understand, if we writing here sine x to the power minus 1, this is the power, it is not inverse, it is not inverse. It means is 1 upon sine x equal to cosec x, okay. It is the power, but if we writing here sine inverse x, and this one is inverse, it is not the power, okay. It is not the power, we understand, it is inverse. So it is clear. So if we writing this way, this is the power, it is not the inverse, it is equal to 1 upon sin x equal to cosec x, but this one is the inverse, okay. This is not equal to 1 upon sin x, this is not equal to, this is inverse. We understand the difference between this. It is inverse function, it is sin x power minus 1. Here is the x is theta, x is the theta, but here is x is value, this all is theta. We understand? Now I am going to again telling you let you know if the sine theta is equal to 1 by 2, what is the value of theta? Yes, theta is 30 degree. So we can write sine theta equal to half equal to sine 30 degree or pi by 6. So we can say theta equal to pi by 6. Now if sine theta is equal to 1 by 3, what is the value of theta? Theta equal to questions. Then we don't know the value of theta. For what value of theta it is 1 by 3. This you have not remember, then you can write theta equal to sine. This take off here sine inverse of 1 by 3. Okay, this is inverse. So it is suitable for writing the value of theta when we don't know the value of theta. Okay, student. So next we want to tell you you should understand, for finding the theta, if you don't know the value of theta, then we can write in the inverse form. Now I will tell you more of this. Now if we improve this one, let sine theta is equal to 5 by 3. Find the value of theta. So now since minus 1 less than equal than sine theta less than equal than 1, so it is 5 by 3. It is not between this range, so we cannot define value of theta. It means not possible, since it is out of range. It is just greater than 1. It is just greater than 1. Okay, so student, this should be careful when you have to find the value in theta. So if you know the domain and range, then you can find out the value. So this way you have to learn the first and the second. You can give your answer this way, and third, that is your answer this way. Not possible. Okay, so student, now before going the value of inverse functions, I am telling you two main formula. Using the sine function only, I will tell you, let the sine theta is x, then we can say theta equal to sine inverse x. Okay, this implies to this. Okay. Now this is the basic concept. Sine theta equal to x, the put here sine inverse here, we can study it as sine, we can read as sine inverse x. Sine inverse x, it is the inverse function in the principal value range. I am telling you again and again, in the principal value range, right? Now put this theta value of here, then we can say sine of angle theta is sine inverse x. What is the left? That is x. So sine of theta means theta is sine inverse x, so we can say the value will be x. Okay, so this is the first formula and this will be your second formula. It is easy. Now if we put the value of x here, value of x sine theta, put the here, what we left here, theta. So we can say sine inverse of x is sine theta, then we can say left is theta. So this third formula you have to learn. Similarly, it is for cos theta, it is for tan, sec, cosec, and so on, right? Now student, first we go to some graph. I am telling you some graph here so that it will be easy to understand some things. Now sin x, I am elaborating the sin x thoroughly. Let here is a x graph, x axis, and this one is y axis. For sin 0 it is 0, for pi by 2 it is 1, for pi it is 0 again, for 3 pi by 2 value is minus 1, it is minus 1, it is 1 again, for 2 pi it's 0. So we can say the graph will be this way. We joining all the point between them, we can find the graph this way, and so on. It is a curve shape. Similarly, for behind we can find this graph for minus pi, and this way you can find the graph for minus 2 pi, right? So student, when we get the find the value of sine inverse x, sine inverse x, what will happen? This x-axis and this y-axis, then this graph will be turned to here. Now we can say the graph of sine inverse x equal to this way. Now for 0 it is this one, and for 1 the graph will be here, at it here is pi by 2 and here is pi, this way this graph, and so on, right? So student, this graph will be done so much this way. This is minus pi by 2, this is minus pi, and this one is minus 2 pi, right? So it will be turned to this way, and this is minus 1. Now put here 1, then you will get pi by 2, put here minus 1, they will get minus pi by 2. This is the principal value range, this one is the principal value range, but other range also we can find here. Now if both graphs are on the same way, then you can, if let this is the sin x graph and this one is your inverse graph, and if we join this we can find a line, and that is a line y equal to x. Okay student, so this you have to elaborate. Here we are talking this is the sine inverse x graph, sine x graph, and this is the sine inverse graph. So similarly, now we will talk about the cos x and cos inverse x. So what is the cos x graph? In cos x graph also we can say cos 0 is 1 and cos pi by 2 is 0, and again cos pi is minus 1. So this way graph will be included, and cos this way 3 pi by 2, and again it is 2 pi this way, and the graph also this way here for minus pi by 2, and for minus pi this is minus 1. Okay, this is minus 1, and similarly for minus 3 pi by 2 the graph is this way. Now for what about the cos inverse x? As I have already explained in the sin x graph, similarly we can change this waiver. For cos 0, cos 1, this is 1, and here is pi by 2, and here is pi, so it is minus 1. So this way the graph will be included. Okay, so you can understand this topic now. For we describing about next cosec inverse and cosec x. Cosec x, so cosec x graph, in you can see that what is the value of cosec 0, that is infinite, right? And for cosec pi by 2, that is pi by 1. So graph will become from infinite to 1, and again for pi it is again infinite. Okay, now for again it will be come from infinite to 1 minus 1. Right, and this is 3 pi by 2. Now at 2 pi it is up to infinite, right? So similarly this side also we can draw the graph for minus pi, and for 0 it is infinite, and for it is minus 1 the graph is for minus pi by 2. So graph will be this way. Okay, so this way you can handle this graph. Now cosec inverse x. Now you can understand it will be rotate for y-axis. So what is happened? 0, pi by 2, it is 1, and this way graph will be this way. Right, and again for minus 3 pi by 2 it will be for minus 1. And behind it let फिर minus pi by 2. For minus 1. So this way you can draw the graph using some value 0, pi by 2 and pi and so on. According to this graph we are getting the range also. Now for sec x, y equal to sec x. Now we can see the for sec x graph, what is the value of sec 0? That is 1. Okay, then what is the value of sec pi by 2? That is infinite. So graph will be this way. It is for minus pi by 2. Right? And similarly for it will be for up to 3 pi by 2. It will be minus 1. Understand? So this way you can handle the graph. Here is also we are drawing here, let this way. Okay, so now y equal to sec inverse x. Rotate this graph again. Now for 1 it will be increasing here, right? And now it is infinite, and for minus 1 it will be, you can take from here. So similarly if you can take from here for minus pi by 2, it is for pi, and this one is pi by 2, and this is minus pi by 2. This way you can change the graph. Now talk about the 10x. Y equal to 10x. So you know the value of 10x. Tell me the value of 10 0, that is 0, and for pi by 2 it is infinite. Okay, and for minus pi by 2 again it will be infinite. It will not touch anywhere, and again for pi by 2 it will come from infinite. This is point pi, and this is 3 pi by 2. Okay, this way now we will draw y equal to 10 inverse x, then its graph will be this way. It is for 0, and it is for 1, 2, and so on. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and so on. And this one is pi by 2, and let here is pi. Then this graph will be again this way. It is 3 pi by 2. Okay, so you should understand carefully putting the value on the graph paper for 0 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, and plotting the graph. You can do this. Now if I am asking about y equal to cot x, now tell me what is the value of cot 0. For cot 0 it is infinite. Okay. It is infinite, and cot pi by 2 it is 0, and cot pi it is again infinite, negative side. So this way you can draw the graph of cot x, right? It is for 3 pi by 2, it is for 2 pi, and here we can draw for minus pi by 2 and minus pi, so we can see the graph this way, right? Now for y equal to cot inverse x, now y equal to cot inverse x, so we can plot similarly. Now -1, -2, and it is 1, it is 2, so we can see the plot will be this way. -1, -2, 1, 2, it is pi by 2, it is pi, so we can say the graph will be from infinite to pi by 2, and again here infinite. And similarly for this is the point pi, and let here is a minus pi by 2 and it is minus pi, then the graph will be this way. So you check this all the graph, and then you can define all the questions regarding the domain, redomain and range. So students, what I am telling here about the inverse circular function, now all the principal values, domain, codomain and the range. Now I am telling you about some questions on principal values, now student, I am going to some questions regarding the principal values. Okay, now question is, find the principal value now. First is sine inverse 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. How we will got the principal value of sine inverse minus 1 by 2? Now we know the range here minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So this theta we have to find the between minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. Okay, what we have to do, the value of this we have to find in the range of minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. We can write this sine inverse minus sine pi by 6. We know that half is sine pi by 6, and we can write also this way, sine minus theta. Okay, you know in trigonometry sine minus theta is minus sine theta. Now as I already told this formula, sine inverse of sine, what is left? This one, that is minus pi by 6, and it is belongs to this range. So it is your answer in principal value. Right, student? Means what we have learned here today, we know this description of principal value. If it is asking in other branch, so you have to tell the answer in other branch also. You know sine theta is negative in other branch also, in third quad and fourth quad, and it is positive in first quad and second quad. So these are the principal value, first quad and second quad, fourth quad. So in other branch, in third quad, it will be negative. So the answer may be given also in third quad, but that will be not in the principal value. Okay, students? Now students, we will tell you all these chapters in the next video, sine inverse circular function part 2, right? So first go through all these topics, then go through the next part. So regarding the next part, I am explaining with the formula related to trigonometry.